Today I'm on location at one of my favourite New Zealand river scenes to test out the new Kase Revolution Master Kit. This kit promises thinner frames, improved optics and redesigned features, but really what matters is how it performs when I'm out in the field. I'm often working around water scenes and changing light, so switching filters fast is really important. It's so quick to remove the magnetic cap, then I can add a CPL, rotate it for effect, and if I want, add an ND filter for a slow shutter, and when I'm done, replace the cap all in a matter of seconds. It's the fastest system I've ever used. Today in the field I was shooting a classic long exposure river composition. Without the use of filters, I'd be limited to faster shutter speeds and have to deal with light glare on the water and rocks and subdued colour from the surrounding forest. Without using filters, you can see how the light is creating a harsh reflection on the water and on the rocks, and there's even light reflected on the foliage. But when I add a circular polarizer and rotate it, you can immediately see the difference. Suddenly the lush forest comes to life and those unwanted reflections on the water and rocks disappear. Here's a before and after comparison so it's easy to see the difference. Now, here's where the fun happens. Using different strength, neutral density filters, I get to choose the water effect I want. With an ND8 3-stop ND, I'm shooting at half a second. It's slower than 1/30th of a second with just the polarizer on, but you're starting to see a smoother water effect. You can still see the path of the water and individual lines in the water as it moves downstream. Swap this out for an ND64 and now I'm shooting at 2.5 seconds. The water is noticeably smoother, but you can just see some of the lines in the water. Now swap that for an ND1000 or 10-stop, and I've extended my shutter speed out to 30 seconds, creating a much more silky effect, and all in the space of a few seconds swapping out their filters. I'd love to know which image you prefer. They're all very unique, and that's the beauty of using filters in the field. It gives you the chance to be an artist with your camera. So, is the new kit worth the upgrade? I must admit, when I first heard Kase were putting out this new Revolution Plus Master Kit, I was a bit puzzled because the original Kase Revolution Entry and Professional ND kits were already the best magnetic circular filters in the market, so I didn't really see the need for a new version. However, I always like to reserve judgment until I've actually tried a product, and I must admit I've been very impressed with the features of the new Master set. So let's dive into these now. The new Revolution Plus kit is actually a pretty big upgrade on the original kit in 5 key areas. Firstly, these are ultra strong magnets despite the fact the frames are now even thinner. Every millimetre counts to prevent vignetting on the edges of your images, and with 2 filters stacked, the redesigned Plus frames are now 1mm thinner overall. You'll have to take my word for it, but I have measured them both. Secondly, it comes with a redesigned inlaid ring, which not only has a stronger magnet, but it comes with 3D installation and removal tool, which is a vast improvement on this basic plastic white tool. From the original kit, I was always a bit worried I was going to slip and scratch my lens with the plastic tool, but the new 3D one is a breeze to use. Little top tip, you can also just attach your inlaid ring to your lens, get it to attach to the cap, and then by screwing the cap onto the lens, when it stops screwing, you can tell that the inlaid ring is properly inserted. You will obviously need to use your removal tool to get it out again. There's improvements in the optics too in terms of both reflectivity and light transmittance. Over 99% light transmittance ensures true to life accurate colour, which compared to other brand ND filters and polarizers which can lose anywhere between 3 and 10% and also introduce slight colour casts such as green, magenta and blue. Just 0.1% ultra low reflectivity reduces glare and ghosting for crystal clear images, and you can see the difference between the 2 reflections here from the original Revolution kit to the Revolution Plus. It's not a huge difference, but it certainly is noticeable. This next feature might sound like no big deal, but if you've ever got frustrated with a magnet that is too strong, then you'll like the redesigned plastic magnetic cap. No more pulling off multiple filters when you're just trying to remove the cap. It also has little grooves which make it easier to hold on to as well. One thing that may not be immediately obvious is just how good the redesigned filter bag is. So this is the original Kase Revolution and this is the Plus. I'm just going to show you what they look like when they're opened up. So it's a little accordion system, but you can kind of see here that this sort of opens and closes of its own accord, and you don't have to really kind of dig your fingers in there to get the filters out. whereas the new Revolution Plus has got this handy little zip which opens up, and then all your filters are very easy to get out. And there's actually a few extra spaces in this bag to fit other filters in if you want to too. So there you have it, some great new features added to what was an already impressive filter system. You can tell that Kase has taken on board feedback from users with these nuanced changes that I think actually make a big difference to the enjoyment and experience of using filters out in the field. So, is the Revolution Plus kit for you? It might well be. If this is your first foray into purchasing a magnetic filter kit, you won't find better quality and design. If you want top of the range optics for your images, and you also like the idea of having stronger magnets, not to mention a better designed magnetic cap and filter bag to go with it. The Revolution Plus Master Kit is available at Kase Filters New Zealand today in all sizes from 40.5mm through to 112mm, so get in touch.